C.S. Lewis said, "All doors in hell are locked from the inside." Those words came back to him time and time again. He was always amazed by Lewis's acumen on the subject. He sat in his room in hell with his skin bound to a leather chair, facing a door he knew was locked, but he would never be able to get up to confirm. It looked like a classroom door. Dull wood, brass doorknob, frosted glass window, where misshapen shadows would pass by. The large clock above the door ticked away the seconds, the minutes, the days, the year, and beyond. The ticking was the only constant sound in the room. Distantly, he could hear screaming. Sometimes a man, sometimes a woman, and maybe a child once, possibly twice. There would be no screaming for him, just cold silence and the ticking, the never-ending isolation and ticking. Why didn't Dante speak of this level of hell? What level was this, anyway? Wasn't there supposed to be fire and brimstone? At the hour the clock will gong. Why was it so cold? What sins or deeds had led him to this cold room? If he could just re-examine things, he was sure he'd be able to get up and walk out. But it was hazy. Hell made you forget, so it could keep you. There were those screams again. Maybe if he closed his eyes and concentrated really hard, he'd remember. "3:00 already?" It was always 3:00, wasn't it? Seemed to be, anyway. He closed his eyes and he could see it. The bar, the cold glass in his hand. He could feel the condensation on it from the melting ice. The smooth way the drink went down his throat. The pleasant burn in his chest and stomach. Her last words echoing in his ears. "You'll be sorry." His heart heavy. It will pass. You're a guy. You'll get over it in no time. His emotions heavy. Men weren't supposed to cry. The wallet that held their smiling pictures heavy. Man up. God, were you up there? Have you not eyes to see? A heart to feel? A throat for me to throttle? You'll be sorry. His eyes were bloodshot from too many tears and booze. The clock above the bar ticking away the hours. The hotel room, the watch on the nightstand ticking away the moments. A book of C.S. Lewis quotes next to the watch. His heavy self on the bed. He was numb. An empty shell that looked like the man he used to be. You'll be sorry. The gun in the nightstand drawer. And... He opened his eyes to his dark room and stared at the clock above the door. 3:00 already? He was trying to remember something. It was hazy as he kept his eyes on the clock. C.S. Lewis said, "All the doors in hell are locked from the inside." Those words came back to him time and time again. He was always amazed by Lewis's acumen on the subject.